Today on All Things 80s, I'm going to Target for the first time in 2 years. Welcome back to All Things 80s. Now, I've not been to Target since May of 2019. Now, I've just heard word that a new Target opened up close to me. It's actually 2.5 miles that way. So I'm going to take a walk and hopefully find some interesting stuff to buy. So we've been walking for about 30 minutes, we're halfway there, and it started to rain. So I'm hoping this Target is worth it because I didn't come all this way for nothing. The rumours are true, the infamous bullseye is on the horizon. So that was about an hour's worth of walking, but as you can see, we've made it, so time to go inside and hope to God they have some cool Star Wars stuff. So I'm assuming that Star Wars is in another aisle, or I'm hoping I should say, because I'm not seeing anything Star Wars here. That's the 3 I would have bought, sold out. Oh man, this is terrible. So as you could see there wasn't a whole lot to choose from, and as I've seen in many other video clips online, the pegs are pretty much empty. However, I did not come away empty-handed, and I did get to experience going to a store and buying some toys. So what did I get? So, got my bag here filled up, TJ Maxx bag, although it was of course Target we went to. So first up, we have He-Man and Skeletor. Now, I've said previously I never had any Masters of the Universe as a kid, so it's nice to have been able to actually go into a store and have that experience of actually buying something in person, taking it to the checkout and paying for it. Having got back with these and doing a bit of research to see what other figures are available, obviously this was from the very first wave, and I believe there are now 4 waves plus some exclusives out there. And in typical style these days, it's impossible to get all the figures at retail price. Even Amazon are accommodating the scalpers. So I'm undecided as to whether or not I'm going to collect this line. I do like what I see. The price for what it is seems reasonable, certainly in comparison to the price of Star Wars Black Series figures. However, I'm just not sure I want to get myself into the situation where I'm having to pay way over retail to complete the series. So I'm still thinking about it. Another quick observation, which is obviously this is wave 1 and it appears there were 6 figures available in the first wave. And it strikes me that Mattel were being quite woke in as much as 2 of the 6 are female characters. And as I've said many times, and I've had many people disagree, but when I was a boy and my friends and I pretty much were unanimous in thinking that we did not want girl figures in our collection. So to have 2 of the 6, or indeed 1/3 of the wave being female, strikes me as a bit woke. But anyway, moving on. So we had He-Man and Skeletor. So next up, to go with He-Man and Skeletor, we have their trusty steeds, Panther and the Battle Cat. Now these, again, something that's all very new to me. I like the look of them, certainly, and it is possible that I may just make do with Skeletor, He-Man, and their 2 rides. Of course, this is not a flocked version, but that's perfectly okay with me. I do love the packaging. Despite not having had them as a child, I do remember seeing them in stores and actually wanting them, but as I've said before, the reason I never had any He-Man figures was that my mum told me, okay, by all means you can have Masters of the Universe, but you can't buy that and buy Star Wars, so make a decision, and I stuck with Star Wars. Again, this time, so this was from 2020, this is 2021, so there are additional waves of figures on the back there, and it is tempting, but as I said, I do not feel it's right that I should have to pay over the odds just because they are no longer showing up in retail stores. So still undecided, which is why these are remaining unopened at this stage. If I change my mind, I will definitely do a review on these figures and felines. So lastly, the thing I bought was, and it shouldn't surprise you, continuing the theme, Prince Adam and the Sky Sled. This is a really cool looking thing. I have no memory of seeing that as a child. Obviously I do remember the Prince Adam figure. Again, they really have nailed the packaging. I think it just looks fantastic. And to actually see this in a store, along with the other items I bought, it was a wonderful feeling again. Obviously, I've not been into a retail store that sells these things for over 2 years. The last time I was in one was, in fact, May the 12th, I believe, 2019, which was supposed to be the release of the first ever wave of retro collection, and of course did not find any. So yeah, so this was my first ever toy hunt, and whilst it was somewhat disappointing, I enjoyed the anticipation of going to the store. I enjoyed picking up these He-Man items, taking them to the checkout, buying them, taking them home again. Brought back some good memories, and certainly given the choice, I would much rather be doing this than ordering toys online, but that's the world we now live in. So hope you enjoyed that little video there. Thank you for watching, with extra special thanks going out to the patrons. Please like, please subscribe, and as always, stay tuned for more videos from All Things 80s.